This is Gilbert Medina, and also we will have Chris Alexander, and these are the guys who are the owners, creators, masterminds, business and creativity alike. Chris Alexander and Gilbert Medina, welcome to the Porterweight Podcast. That ain't even your car while you back there. I gotta
Oh, you know.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna bust you out. Yes, no, that is not his car. Hey, you know what it is. You know who he is. They gonna accept him for what they see, and I'm letting them know what you see is not real.
Hey, you know what people are rolling.
It has character.
That's
welcome to the museum.
It has character. I agree.
I thought you said that's Hector. I said, what? You named it?
Yeah.
Hey, you're talking about that ain't my car. I don't know. Is that your braids though?
Oh, yeah, this all me. This all me. Is that you? Is that you on top of your head?
Oh. Hey,
go in on it.
I've been growing it for a long time. So I mean, after about 6 months, I finally got long enough to kind of shape it.
Listen, fellas, I want to basically, introduce y'all to the Porterweight Podcast. All the followers are part of Porterweight, and I guess the boxing world who may not know y'all yet, who have not had y'all have not had you chase them down yet. So, Chris, that's basically how we met, and Chris and Gil, y'all both were kind of were y'all speed walking or were y'all running?
No, we ran too.
And they ran, and as they got closer, they knew they should slow down and just start speed walking. But we met way back in 2015, I think it was, huh?
Yeah. 2015 in the courtyard of LA Lodge.
Yep. And these guys said, hey, man, we're new to the scene. We just need an opportunity to, we want to make your fight gear. And I said, all right, whatever. I didn't really care either way or the other. But I understand fully now where y'all come from and what y'all goals are. Can y'all bring that to the Porterweight? Tell Chris, I know you probably do it best. Tell everybody what SMF is and what y'all goals are for boxing and sports alike.
Well, SMF stands for Styles Make Fights. It's a combat sports brand that we eventually plan to transcend the sport of boxing into all sports and compete with the big majors. Really what our plans are with this brand is to create something unique and exciting for boxing, something that when the fighters wear, they can really be excited and look back at their careers and know that they were part of something great and how they help contribute to the brand and how the brand helped contribute to them. What we've been doing with this brand is we've been changing the game of combat sports, in particularly boxing when it comes, just to start. Like most business books say, you start in one field and you grow and you expand and you make that one thing great and you take that and you transcend. So, Gilbert is a brilliant designer, and we felt like we can take that image, that imagination that he has, and really truly add a character to it, put it behind a brand, and help him expand the sport of boxing, and then the different uniquenesses that we can bring to the sport, being that we can utilize that imagination with each and every different fighter that we work with. You in particularly, Shawn, for example, you're very artistic. You're the first fighter to use abstract art. And I'll be the first to say that you are the first fighter in the sport of boxing to use abstract art. Mm-hmm. And we were able to take that vision that you had with Gilbert's imagination, put that together and push that out there to the world so they can see a fight. Mm-hmm. Which is something that they may not be used to seeing, a fight with different artwork and just different, you're not out there wearing a shower curtain, you're out there wearing something beautiful, something that looks like you. And, just like the saying says, and I can go on and on and on, but just like the saying says, you look good, you're going to feel good. Mm-hmm. And you're going to feel good and you're going to come out with that victory. Mm-hmm. And I think you can agree, Shawn, because every fighter that wears SMF seems to win and win big.
Man. Yeah, man. Hey, and then I got a question for you, Gil. tell everybody where you get your creativity from, where you come from, and the things that you've done that causes you to create these beautiful outfits that a lot of the fighters are wearing now.
So pretty much it just comes from everyday life. I like music. I like art. Growing up, my grandparents would make piñatas out of from scratch. So that's where I feel like I got the creativity to make these unique outfits. But when it comes to particular, like certain fighters, and they just tell me, hey, I want something that's red, black, and yellow. I'm talking about your outfit against Keith Thurman. Because you didn't tell me, hey, I want this. You just said, hey, I want black, yellow, and red. And so I was just like, hey, you know what? I went, did my research. I looked up what Shawn likes, saw that you like art. And then pretty much I just started putting together a couple of different designs, a couple of different things were going in my head that I just wanted you to see on an outfit. And it just comes, I don't know, just I get inspired from the hard work that it takes each person. Yeah. That's how it gets to me.
And that's exactly what it is. I've told you guys before, I sent y'all a picture of two guys in the ring one time, and they both had on Everlast gear, and they both had on black and white. And I said, this will never happen with SMF because you guys make one-of-a-kind gear for each individual. You guys don't make 10 pairs of trunks and 10 robes and say, hey, we got this hanging up for you whenever you want it. You call up Gil and you call up SMF, you tell them the color scheme you want, what motivates you, so on and so forth. Tell us about Brandon Adams' gear. Now he did Bowser, and then now he just did Scorpion. How did what was that conversation like with him?
So when it came to the Bowser outfit, it was just he was like, hey, pretty much Chris told him, hey, we should do Bowser. And he was like, all right, let's run with it. Yeah. So we ran with it. And then we came up with the whole Bowser Mario theme outfit. And then now with the Scorpion ones, Brandon came to us and he told us, hey, let's do a Scorpion theme outfit. So we just went to the drawing boards. I looked up every single Scorpion that has been made. So from the very first Scorpion to the most recent, which is now, and I just took bits and pieces of each Scorpion to make that specific fight short. Nice. So it's just a matter of doing our research and asking the fighter what is it that they would like to be in, and that's how it came.
Is there somebody, Gil, as far as whether it's movies, video games, music, is there somebody that you would like to make a trunks or a robe for, like a character or like an album themed?
One specific movie that I would like to do is I'm a big Harry Potter fan. So I would like to do a Slytherin themed boxing outfit. Like whoever wants to wear a Harry Potter Slytherin
Shawn next
outfit,
fight.
Let's do it. Yeah.
I ain't gonna sacrifice myself for him.
But as far as I'm ready to work for it and do any type of outfit. But I like a lot of retro, like a lot of video games, arcade, like Galaga, because I know I can beat that top score that Shawn has up in his Galaga game. But yeah.
And Chris, so people can get a visual, and we'll insert it in here. Let's name some of the fighters that you guys work with and their biggest fights, like moments of stuff they had on representing you guys, SMF.
Oh man, I mean, the list goes on and on. I mean, the first and foremost, one of our most favorite outfits, and I'm gonna throw this out there. We talked about earlier was the Shawn Porter Keith Thurman fight. That fight right there opened up a lot of doors for us, and they also helped us understand how far we can go with our creativity and how we can actually get the process done. That's first and foremost, making sure that we know the process and we can make a promise and deliver. Once that happened, I would have to say, working with Teofimo really opened up some doors for us because we were able to do something different for him via his trunks and his robe. If you look at all the shorts that we made for Teofimo, he has sequins on one side of the shorts, and it's kind of triangular in shape. The reason for that is because when you're developing a fighter's outfit, you also have to think about their careers and what they look like to the public, and also the people flipping channels. It's just like any character or any artist, when you're seeing that person you're falling in love with, you begin to learn them as a certain way. That's going to lead me to my third fighter I'm going to mention, which is Andy Ruiz, Mr. Andy Ruiz, whom we are working on his third fight gear. We're actually going to San Diego next week to go get his measurements and some ideas when he fights Chris Arreola. But that being said, if you look at Andy Ruiz's shorts, you'll see his logo, you'll see our logo on the side, but you'll also see something unique and different about his trunks. What we did is we added different artwork, different color schemes, and different placements. When you look at the last fight when Andy Ruiz fought, and this is special, but when he fought Anthony Joshua in Saudi Arabia, you'll notice that his trunks was the war in heaven. It was a biblical war. Mm-hmm. We were able to put that on his trunks, which is very unique and special because that's the first time we were able to put something biblical on or anybody was able to put anything biblical on a pair of trunks and it be seen by the world. Okay, that was a big deal for us. It let us push the extremes and the limits.
And there's another crazy part of that story too, with being over there in Saudi, right? You had to get like approval for Absolutely. The cross. Yeah. What was it? So how'd that go?
Well, we actually got a call after we sent the artwork to Andy and he approved it. We actually got a call from some boxing officials from Saudi Arabia. I got a call at 3 a.m. And that was like maybe 3 days about a week and a half, before the fight. One of his big sponsors was going to pick up the shorts from us and take them to Saudi Arabia. But a week and a half prior to the fight, which was about 2 days prior to him actually picking his sponsor picking up the trunks from us, they called and they said that they were not going to allow the cross on the trunks. So we had to go back to the drawing board, reprint the trunks, resew, do everything from the ground up, take the cross off the trunks. And then at the last minute, Andy he called me up personally and he said, "Hey, Chris, it's okay. I'm able to have the cross." So it actually worked out because we were able to put the cross back on the trunks and we put it with diamonds.
Yeah, we put crystals. So we put crystals on it. Yeah. That's how we made the cross.
Nice.
Yeah. So I would have to say those are the most some of the most funnest trunks that we've done leading up to the Brandon Adams fight. And just to touch back on the Bowser and the Scorpion, that was really special because Gilbert and I are 80s babies. We come from a time that doesn't really it's not seen anymore, and that is the time of video games, blowing in cartridges, put Q-tips to try to make them work. All those different Mega Mans and all those different ideas like that we grew up with. We're now able to embody that. So when we learned that we can make these outfits, we were like, okay, let's hit them with the Mario because everybody can relate. And then the second one was the Mortal Kombat, and it just happened to be timing, right, Gil? Because we were able to, the movies coming out, and then Brandon Adams came out, and I mean, what more than to have him actually finish him? Like he finished Scorpion, finished him.
Right.
Don't tell me you didn't enjoy what you saw, because I know you did. What you need to do now, hit that subscribe button, hit the like, hit that notification button. Check us out every week, every Tuesday, something new for you right here on the Porter Way Podcast.